I just want to make a quick quick video about addiction case. So like AA and treatment centers and stuff. Like I have a friend, he just called me and he was like looking for praise again, like, oh, I'm in a treatment center, I've been in a treatment center for this long, and I'm like, did you let go of your past yet? And then he fucking started bitching and like complaining and like arguing, and you know what people do when they get offended by your words. So treatment centers and stuff, like I find like all good, okay? If you can go to a treatment center and quit drinking and actually let go of your past and keep moving forward, then all the power to you. But I find with treatment centers, and the reason that people keep going and like 3 times, 4 times, like if you actually do look it up, statistically people fail and relapse after the first 6 months to a year. Because the 6 month period and the 1 year period is hard on like your conscience for sure. You have after the first week even, like it's like, oh, you're doing so good, just one drink. Just one drink won't matter. Don't worry about it. Just one drink. And after the first year, it gets like even harder, right? Like that the voice. It's like, oh, you meet somebody maybe that's somebody that drinks. This is what happened to my dad. You meet okay, your friends, your so-called friends that are trying to help you or whatever. My dad was on an acreage, right? And his cat got killed by a coyote or whatever. And my dad's like alone. He has nobody because he's kind of an asshole. Um, and I try to tell him and explain to him that this, like, you just gotta let go of your past, man. Like, but then he just, whatever. So his friend, like, when his cat got killed by this coyote, my dad was upset. And what does his friend do? Offers him beer. Here, have a beer. So of course, being upset, my dad takes it, and now he's back to being an alcoholic. He was 10 years, 10 years sober, and this is because he couldn't. And I knew that he was going to start drinking again because he was gradually just starting up every habit that he was doing before. He'd start with smoking. It's not that bad. Then he'd start smoking marijuana again, and now he's drinking again. And like, and now his health is depleting like significantly faster than it ever was. Because when you quit, you feel good that it all reverses, right? Like your lungs get better, your like thinking gets better, but only until you start the addiction again. When you start with tobacco, for instance, I quit smoking tobacco and then I started smoking again. I quit and then I started and I quit, and I'll never smoke again now. But like when I quit the first time, and I felt great, but then as soon as I started smoking, within like a week, I was back to where I was after smoking for 13 years. With drinking, when I met somebody and started drinking again, within like a couple months, I started drinking twice as much, trying to make up for lost time. And I don't care who you are, and you say, oh, just because you can't handle your alcohol, you shouldn't be making fucking videos about it. Listen, you can only handle the addiction until you can't handle it anymore. I don't care who. Like, this is what happens with kids when they start. Okay, so this is why most kids, can't trust their parents. Like you start out with an addiction when your kids are young, and you're just like, oh, I can handle this. I just won't. I can handle this for 18 years. It usually only makes it like 4 years before it's a serious fucking problem. And I know because I've seen so many people go to AA and relapse, and then relapse as soon as their relationship is over after, because the damage has already been done in the relationship. So once you get out of AA or treatment center, you think that, oh, everything's good. Most guys are, everything's good, but in all reality, the damage has already been done. And once you seem like you're back on your feet, your wife is going to leave you. I can promise you that. The damage has already been done. Like, it's a sad but truth. I'm sorry about your luck. But that's what happens, man. If you don't accept your past and move forward, addiction is a thing, and they push that shit. They push alcohol on TV. They used to push smokes. Now they, fuck, like, marijuana, it's almost like the marijuana at the dispensaries, they're making it worse. I've never coughed so much in my life. Like, it's out of control. People need to take accountability for their own actions that are causing reactions in other people, but instead they don't want to sit alone by themselves and understand themselves. They don't want to ask the questions that they don't want the answers to, because everybody's scared of being alone. It seems like everybody's scared of being by themselves in the dark for more than 2 weeks. They need somebody. It's almost like they need somebody by their side the whole time. Like, but then you get in this fucking relationship because people are a mystery, right? That's why you get in a relationship with them. No, their people are hiding themselves, like you hide yourselves to your parents, and then you end up finding out that you're in a relationship that feels like home. Not a good relationship. And this is why addiction and all this shit is running rampant. This is why your kids don't want to talk to you. Kids feel misunderstood. Parents are feeling fucking unappreciated. So, like, the problem's slapping them right there in the face, but the parents instead would rather just send the kids to therapy when it's your parents. I could go back all day. It's how you were raised. It's your fault. Basically, it's your fault. Take accountability for your actions that are causing reactions in other people. When your kid's getting shit, don't yell at them. Just think to yourself, is this how I would have wanted this situation handled? Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Drinking and AA and treatment centers, it's all a scam. You need to be able to fucking actually quit drinking on your own without the bum padding, or you're never going to quit. You're never going to quit if you can't take accountability for your own actions. Stay safe.